Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Janine, and thank you for joining me here for this cycle syncing practice. This particular flow today is based around our follicular phase, so our inner spring. This is the time that comes just after our menstrual phase, and it is often looked at as a time of renewal. Estrogen begins to rise, and the brain chemicals that are linked to motivation begin to increase. So typically, this is a time where we feel a little more energy and a bit more creative. So, this is the perfect practice if you are still feeling like you want to take things nice and easy, you want to be gentle and nourishing on your body, but still get the body moving and some energy flowing. So go ahead and get whatever you need to better support you for this practice, and I will meet you in a cross-legged seat on your mat. Okay, once you're ready, let's begin this practice by coming into Dhyana Mudra. So bringing the palms of your hands facing up with your left stacking over your right, and then bringing your two thumbs to gently touch one another and resting this mudra on your lap. From here, go ahead and close your eyes down or create just a soft gaze. Taking a few conscious breaths to begin. Breathing deeply in through your nose, filling yourself up, and exhaling everything out through the mouth. Deeply in through the nose, and out through the mouth. One more time, breathing in and letting it out. This time, as you take your next inhale, we're going to begin to circle our arms slowly up towards the sky, touching your palms overhead, and exhaling as you bring that down to your heart. Moving slowly, doing this twice more, following your breath. This time, as you stretch your arms back up to the sky, we're going to take a twist. So on your exhale, twisting over to your right, bringing your left hand onto your right knee, and your right hand back behind you, opening the chest here, inhaling again as you lengthen your spine, and exhaling as you incrementally twist over, relaxing your neck here. Keeping your left hand where it is, we're going to stretch our right now all the way up and over, coming into a nice lateral stretch. Maybe using your hand as leverage to pull and push on your knee, getting a deeper stretch. Again, relaxing your neck here, keeping a bend in your elbow if that feels good, or perhaps lengthening it, stretching your fingers away from you. We'll take another inhale as we lift ourselves back up, twisting back open. And then go ahead and release, bringing yourself back to center. Circling our arms all the way up to the sky again. And from here, we're going to twist over to the other side, bringing your right hand on your left knee this time and your left hand back behind you. Opening up the chest here and twisting gently in the spine. Maybe your gaze looks over your left shoulder. Your neck is relaxed. And just as before, you're going to keep your right hand this time on your knee as you begin to stretch your left arm up and over, coming into that lateral stretch now, feeling into this side of your body. Maybe using that hand again as leverage to really pull you over, stretching those fingertips away. helping to release any lingering tightness through the waist, the lower back, that possibly could have been built up through our menstrual cycle. On your next inhale, we're going to lift ourselves back up, bringing that left hand back behind you, twisting open again, and then releasing, coming back to center. From here, let's get into a little neck release. So just dropping your chin to your chest and slowly beginning to rock your head side to side, moving one ear to your shoulder and then the other. Taking your time here, just really feeling out the sides of the neck. Feel free to stay in any spot that feels a little extra tight and just send your breath to that sensation. So taking a couple more rounds of breath here. And coming back to center, lifting your head up, maybe bringing your shoulders with you and dropping them down. From here, we're going to shift things now, rolling onto our hands and knees, setting ourselves up in a tabletop. Let's get some more mobility through the spine, coming into a few cat and cows. So following your breath as you do so, dropping your belly, lifting your gaze on your inhale, and rounding the spine, tucking your chin towards your chest on your exhale. So moving at your own rhythm. This time, as you come into your cow, let's tuck our toes and slowly begin to push our hips up to the sky as we come into our downward facing dog. Continuing to accentuate your spine, we're going to move between these two shapes. So inhaling as you roll forward, dropping your knees back down onto the mat and opening up the chest, coming into your cow. Then exhaling as you push the ground away from you, rounding your spine and pushing your hips to the sky. Again, following your breath, inhaling as you drop your knees down, rolling forward, and exhaling as you round your spine, pushing your hips up. Staying here now in your downward facing dog, just feeling out this shape, maybe rocking your head if that feels good, pushing firmly into your hands, bending your knees as much as you need to here. And when you're ready, we'll begin to walk our feet to the middle of the mat and then bringing our hands to meet our feet there, coming into a forward fold, grabbing on to your elbows and just rocking side to side in a ragdoll fold here, letting yourself be loose, letting your torso be heavy, releasing the elbows, and we'll bring our hands now into little fists, beginning to knock on the lower back, the sacrum, maybe the glutes, just again releasing any potential tightness that's here. And once you feel satisfied, just slowly beginning to run your hands gently down your legs and over the tops of your feet, just feeling that nice sensation of your own touch. Bending your knees and slowly rolling yourself all the way up to standing. Maybe it feels good to bring in a little bounce or a little pulse as you do so. Giving your shoulders a shrug once you've reached the top. And taking a deep inhale as you sweep your arms to the sky. Exhaling as you bring them down to your heart. Inhaling again as you circle your arms to the sky. Palms brush overhead. Exhale to your heart. inhaling as you sweep them up. And this time, keeping your hands overhead, we're going to change our grip coming into Kali Mudra. So extending your pointer fingers and your thumbs, and then we'll just tilt ourselves over to the right hand side, pushing your left hip away from you, relaxing your shoulders down, gaze is steady, and coming back to center, growing tall, and just begin to arch over to your left side, pushing your right hip away from you this time, feeling that length to the right side of your body, and coming back to center. From here, we'll release our hands and dive ourselves forward in a swan dive as we fold back into our fold. Now taking an inhale, coming into a halfway lift, go ahead and slide your palms up your feet and onto your shins to prop you up. And then exhale as you slide them back down your legs, folding forward. Doing that twice more. Really putting focus on sliding your hands up and down your feet and your legs as you breathe and you move. And this time in your fold, we're just going to begin to bend our knees deeply, coming down into a squat, and then crawling our hands forward so we can drop our knees onto the mat. And then centering yourself on your mat, on your hands and knees, just giving your tail a little wag here, pushing your hips side to side, just stretching out the glutes. And when you're ready, we're going to step our right foot forward in between our hands, so coming into our low lunge. Stacking your knee over your ankle, opening up the chest here, maybe clasping your hands and bringing them over top of your right leg, and then pushing away from you so you can really grow your spine long here. Feeling that stretch through the top of the left thigh, taking a big breath here. And bringing your hands back down so we can lengthen that right leg coming into our half splits. Maybe propping yourself up on your fingertips, keeping as big of a bend into your knee as you need to, just feeling into your hamstring here. And we're going to flow between our low lunge and our half splits. So on your inhale, rolling yourself forward, opening up the chest. And exhale as you push your hips back, coming into your half splits. So moving back and forth, following your breath. This time as you come into your low lunge, we're going to pick up that left foot, swiveling it back behind us so we can sit back onto our heel, coming into our sage pose. Both hands are in front of us, fingertips brushing the earth, maybe just encouraging that right knee to open up with that right arm, pushing it against it. And as we release, we're going to plant our left hand beside us, picking ourselves up, extending our right leg long and sliding that right hand along the body until it reaches up towards the sky, coming into our supported side plank. Opening up the chest here, really squeeze your scapula, and then maybe extend your right arm overhead so you're arching your body more, creating this nice long line from your right fingertips down to your right toes. And then bringing it back up to center, using a little bit of oblique strength to lift you up. And then we're going to slide our right hand down our right leg this time as we reach our left arm to the sky, arching it over, opening up the chest once again here. Maybe your gaze looks up. And releasing again, lifting yourself back up and then stepping your right leg to meet your left, sitting back on your heels. And let's just take a few rounds of breath here before we move into our second side. Okay, once you're ready, rolling back forward onto your hands and knees, and a little sway one more time in the hips. And go ahead and step your left foot forward in between your hands this time, coming into that low lunge. Setting yourself up here, stacking your knee over your ankle. Really think about opening up your chest, broadening your collarbones. Feeling that nice stretch you're getting through the right thigh this time. And maybe interlacing your fingers, bringing it over top of your left leg and pushing away from you, lifting yourself up. Taking a breath or two in your Anjaneyasana. We'll bring our hands back down onto the mat, framing your foot. And just as before, lengthening your leg, this time coming into your half splits. Think about opening up your chest here, maybe flexing into your foot, feeling into your hamstring on this side now. And when you're ready, just as before, we're going to move between these two shapes. So on your inhale, rolling forward back into your low lunge, really open the chest. And exhale as you sink your hips back, coming into your half splits. So moving at your own accordance, taking your time, following your breath as you do so, feeling into these shapes, being gentle and nourishing on your body. This time, as you come into your lunge, we're going to pick up that right foot this time and swivel it back behind us so we can sit ourselves back onto our heel, coming into that sage pose. Again, fingertips brushing the earth in front of us, using your arm to push your knee open, feeling that nice stretch to the groin, the inner thighs. And when you're ready, we'll release, bringing our right hand down beside us so we can push ourselves up as we extend our left leg this time. And just as before, really slide your hand slowly up your leg and your side body until it reaches all the way up to the sky, coming into your supported side plank here. Maybe arching your arm now overhead so you're getting that deeper side body stretch, creating that nice long line from your fingertips to your toes. And taking an inhale as you use your core strength to pull you up. Right away, coming into your gate pose as you slide your left hand down your leg, reaching your right arm to the sky. Feeling that counter stretch on the right side of your body and your waist. And next, big breath in. We're going to lift ourselves back up, stepping our left foot to meet our right and sitting back on our heels again. From here, go ahead and just widen your knees. We're just going to take some big circles with the torso, so getting into the spine a bit more here, using your hands on your knees to pull you forward and push you back. Just really feeling out your spine here. Let this feel good. Maybe moving in the opposite direction now. Closing your eyes down if that feels nice for you. And coming back to center, any last wiggles that feel good for you. And I'll invite you here to now bring both hands and place them over top of your belly, over top of your womb space. Maybe closing your eyes down and just closing your practice here with a couple more deep, nourishing breaths. Sending that breath into the space in your body. either keeping your hands where they are or bringing them to Anjali Mudra at your heart, raising your hands in between your eyebrows at your third eye center, and pouring forward, bowing with thanks and gratitude for yourself, for taking this time for you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this follicular phase yoga practice. Thank you for honoring your body and where it's at. I hope that this felt nourishing, and I can't wait to see you again. Much love.